Okay, so I wouldn't call myself a pumpkin spice hater. I think that's really strong, right?
Hate is a strong word.
Hate is a strong word.
Hey, yeah, that's not strong.
But if you asked my Spanish husband, he would say, like, what's the point of the pumpkin spice thing in the fall? Because he thinks all American desserts already taste like pumpkin spice. Everything is cinnamon, all spice, like carrot cake, muffins, all those things
that's
have
a fair point, yeah.
the same spice blend.
Yeah, so what's the differentiator?
Yeah, what's the differentiator? Because they don't have pumpkin in them, though, right?
Well, some of them do. Something, right? I mean, I was looking at this. I was like, oh, pumpkin cinnamon. They didn't call it pumpkin spice.
I thought that was.
So I was like, oh, they must have pumpkin. They have pumpkin seeds.
Oh, okay.
Which is
I like
pumpkin.
That. But it is fun. It is fun to see all the products come to market, right?
I might use a different word.
This is The Naturalist. In every episode, we're covering the products, ideas, and trends that are shaping the CPG industry.
Or that we just really like.
Well,
but not me.
So I'm excited that you're here, Bill, and I'm excited that you're here, Jenna, because Jenna is an unabashed pumpkin spice lover.
Love it.
What's in the mug, Jen?
There's no pumpkin spice in there. Yes, there is.
You were the one that's asking at the store on August 1st, where's the pumpkin spice?
Yeah, I want my half and half.
So what is it? What's the pumpkin spice straw?
It's the flavor. I love the spices. Okay. I'm into the cinnamon and nutmeg and clover and everything. I feel like I don't cook with it very often. Like I don't come up with very many things. So this is a treat for me.
So you kind of postpone your everything has these spices in it until this one season. Mm-hmm. It's autumnal.
Other than carrot cake. You mentioned carrot cake. That is in all seasons.
And muffins.
It's the flannel blanket of the American diet. Right? I mean, it is. It's sort of that like, it's like here in Colorado right now, it's getting it's still getting up to 85 during the day, but it's cool at night and it's cool in the morning. And I think the pumpkin spice thing is just like a warm, cozy, it's maybe literally warm and cozy, but it's definitely a warm and cozy association.
It's a hug for my tummy.
A hug.
And entirely created by a fabulous marketing department who has convinced us of that, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, I was actually good. I was being really skeptical until I did it. We did do a little research and found out that, obviously pumpkin spice comes from the pumpkin pie tradition, very old, and that it had been mentioned in a cookbook in 1936, pumpkin pie spice.
1796.
Well, and then 1796 talking about that mixture of spices. So, okay, so it's not all a marketing thing. Or is it?
So the pumpkin spice latte was introduced by Starbucks in 2003. There's a big gap there from 1936 to 2003. So because I said, what was the word I didn't sign up for? Fun?
No fun for you.
No fun for you.
Like, I don't know if we're going to taste these things. I'm probably going to love them. And so it's kind of just cynicism.
You're mad at yourself.
It's kind of just an eye roll. Like, really? I was doing some research this morning, and it's like I read about pumpkin pie paper towels. It's like, okay, I don't think scented paper towels need to exist in any season. But I have to say it's easy to be cynical about it, but it's also probably pretty easy to say, that's pretty yummy.
That's why we have candles, Bill. Pumpkin spice candles all the way. Fall.
Yeah.
So the combo that we're talking about, like the really big spice combo that's really present in a lot of these products, it's cinnamon, clove, allspice, ginger,
nutmeg.
And I actually brought my pumpkin pie spice blend from home, which may be expired, but I was able to read this very small print earlier.
Expired and unopened. It says a lot about your fanaticism.
It's open, but it's really old.
It really.
But it also has lemon peel, anise, star anise, fennel, black pepper, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
And cardamom. I don't typically buy these products, but I do have a lot of fun every year when they come out. And I will say that yesterday when I went to the store, a lot of the like truly kind of bizarro, or let's call them innovative flavoring adaptations weren't in the supermarket yet. So I talked to the the guy at Sprouts, and he said, they're just coming down the pipeline. Like they plan on having a huge display up by next week. And so there were a few other things that I didn't buy, like yogurt. Meredith Kaufman has a great article, a gallery on pumpkin spice that came out last week, and she has some supplements in there. So being the supplement guy doesn't actually preclude.
So they must be powders.
Yeah, powders.
Okay.
So she had some supplements in there. So there are definitely lots of fun things. Can you think of what are the most interesting pumpkin spice products or fun? I keep using the word fun, Bill, and we're going to succumb.
You mentioned chips the other day.
Oh, yeah,
those coming. Popcorn. We were just talking with another teammate about pumpkin spice popcorns. Mm-hmm. So lots of savory snacks.
There's an energy gel from, I think it's GU, pumpkin spice energy gel.
Goo, yeah.
Oh, yeah, goo. Sorry, I said that wrong.
And so what I wonder,
you use them often.
What they might be, what's interesting is that goo is around all year long, but that flavor might just be around for a couple months, right? And so I think that brings up an interesting thing that happens, at least with some of the big strategics, that are putting out seasonal flavors just to command shelf space, just to have something out there on the shelf to squeeze out the competition, get this. I don't know how you reconcile this with Halloween. I think theoretically it could be Halloween first, and then it could be this, and then it could be Christmas flavors.
Well, pumpkin spice is usually in shelves from mid-August to November. So I would say it actually is predates Halloween.
Yeah, which is interesting because the reason I put it after, that makes sense to me, but it's Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's where the pumpkin pie belongs.
Yeah. But I actually remember 8 years ago or 7 years ago doing this pumpkin pie spice gallery for New Hope in October. And now we're putting it out at the end of August or early September.
Not the trend though. Everything just keeps moving forward.
Part of the problem. Wait, you asked what are some of the more interesting products? I read about dog food. I think that's unnecessary.
Oh, pumpkin's great for dogs. My dogs love pumpkin.
Do they love allspice?
Are they pumpkin treats or are they pumpkin spice treats? We're going to have to investigate this.
Okay, we'll have to look into that.
We'll do some taste testing.
We'll get back to you.
All right.
Could you do savory? I wonder if anyone's done a savory pumpkin pie spice. It seems to kind of miss the point.
How about ice creams? We'll do seasonal pumpkin spice ice creams, yogurt. You had mentioned yogurt. I know it's not pumpkin spice, but Noosa has a really yummy pumpkin yogurt.
Didn't they come out with a Good Culture had a pumpkin pie spice cottage cheese last year? I'm pretty sure. I wonder if that's going to be back.
So I wonder what's happening. I think if I was sitting around the innovation table at a brand, I might be afraid to show up and say, "Oh, I have an idea. How about pumpkin pie spice?" No one's thought of that before, but it seems to be happening. We're seeing new SKUs hit the market every year. It would be interesting to hear from the audience too, what is happening and how exciting is it? Do we want more of this?
Well, and how well do limited editions perform? I mean, I would be curious about that with all of the formulation, the labels, the packaging, all of that. Is the performance enough, or is it just getting that shelf space, that brand recognition?
Yeah.
It does make me wonder if I'm an anomaly because Chobani launched their pumpkin spice half and half creamer early last month. And as soon as I found it, I bought 2, and then I just bought 2 more, and I'll buy 2 more. Because while I have it, it's a really nice treat in the morning. Is that an anomaly or is that normal behavior?
Yeah. I don't know. I think Bill and I might be the cynical anomaly. I
think there's a lot of people cynical about it, but there's probably also a lot of people who are also cynical and buying a pumpkin spice latte. An article I read, and the article came out in 2017, not exactly cutting edge, but it shows how much this has been part of the conversation for quite a while. But most people buy 1 pumpkin spice latte per season. As popular as it is, it's
it's like a tradition.
Yay, they're here.
Oh, I love that.
They don't do it every. I don't mean most people buy 1. What I should say is people who buy them don't buy 2 of them.
Right.
So it is kind of like a tradition, but it's not. It doesn't become something that people buy every day from August until Christmas or something.
Is that enough? I'm wondering, when you're talking about shelf space, do people make enough for everyone to buy 1, and that's kind of like a scarcity play? Then it's all gone.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, should we try a couple of these products? So I just poured us some of this High Brew pumpkin spice cold brew. It smells amazing, I have to say. I should have brought glasses. I can't read any of the ingredients.
Here, I can. Cold brew coffee, which is water and coffee, skim milk, cane sugar, cream, pectin, natural flavors, and then there's a couple preservatives in here. So it's natural flavors.
I gotta say it's delicious. And I don't like anything sweetened, like coffee sweetened. It's delicious. Am I gonna become a pumpkin spice lover after this podcast?
I think so too.
Should we put some milk in our coffee? How about this? Califia. We had to watch the video again to learn how to say this, and I think I just said it wrong.
Califia. It's Cali like California. That's the mnemonic.
So this is the barista blend with oat milk. Have you ever had this one?
Mm-mm. But this one smells heavier on the spices almost than the coffee.
It's super creamy.
Well, what I like reading spices.
Yeah.
Here, not just natural flavors, but we've got spices. It has pumpkin puree in it.
Oh, maybe that's why it's so thick.
Yeah.
I love pumpkin puree. That's my biggest thing. I'm like, it has to have the We were discussing that because we were like, is it pumpkin spice or is it just the pumpkin spices?
Yeah.
I love it when it has the actual puree.
Yeah.
I think it makes it wholesome. It tastes more. All right, this is silly. It tastes more natural. Like it tastes fuller, like a full ingredient, whole food.
Yeah, this is nice. The oat milk.
Yeah.
The pumpkin puree, which is actually the third ingredient.
Yeah. That's delicious.
Behind sugar.
Do you want more? I think I'll have more too.
And of course, Meredith's Gallery had from the same brand an almond creamer pumpkin spice. And I know that there are other pumpkin spice coffees out there, cold
what
brews.
brand?
I can't say it. I'm afraid. Did you tell how I adroitly avoided it? Or not so adroitly?
And I love the Califia, the organic creamers. So I bought that the other day. I love that they're
really tasty.
Organic.
It does kind of feel like fall in here, except for your shorts.
Yeah, well, they didn't have to know that.
It's curious because I really don't like sweet things, and I'm really into that flavor that's...
And I wonder if this is a seasonal thing for them. It probably is. Pumpkin but they're not really playing up the whole pumpkin spice thing as much as just making a pumpkin seed granola that has cinnamon in it, right?
Yeah.
But it is orange packaging.
But I think it's cool, though, how maybe this shows how brands can get in. Because this was actually, Sprouts did have a small display yesterday of pumpkin spice items, and this was in that display. So it's interesting that maybe this isn't a seasonal product, but they're able to get into that seasonal set just by the flavor profile and the branding. Which is also kind of a great strategy. And this one's actually in Meredith's Gallery.
Adrienne can't speak for a moment.
I might be a convert.
Cashews, almonds, coconut sugar, Brazil nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds. So also, this one is also pumpkin seeds plus the cinnamon, sea salt, nutmeg, ginger, and clove.
So according to this data from Coherent Market Insights, the pumpkin spice market is expected to be at $1.1 billion in the U.S. in 2025, with estimated growth by 2032 to $2.2 million.
Do you know if that's food, or does that include candles and room deodorant?
I think it's everything. But what I thought was really interesting here, so that's 10% growth, 10.4% growth. And they said that beverages was the biggest category, but then food, pantry things, that was also growing. And then, of course, you have the typical food items, bread, snacks, cereals are gaining shelf space. But I thought it was really interesting. They said that the fastest growing markets are in Asia. So India.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Other countries in Asia, there's a really nifty map here.
That's where all of the spices originated. That's where all of it. Is it full circle?
And talking about how in some of those countries, again, the products are being adapted to reflect local cultural culinary foods. So I thought that was really interesting.
And it's interesting when you think about a $1.1 billion market that's really doing all of that revenue in 1/3 of the year. So it's the equivalent of a $3.3 billion market. Still, that's a little smaller than I would have expected, honestly.
Really? Well, the other stat I had was from, let's see, I think it was a Nielsen stat from 10 years ago. So, and I think this was written in 2024. So in 2014, the pumpkin spice product market was at 361 million. So look at the growth, up to 1 billion right now. That's pretty staggering.
So this granola it's really good. Mm-hmm. It just tastes like all of the other Purely Elizabeth granolas that I already love. It doesn't really, if I was eating it blind, I might not even know that this was pumpkin spice. I would know that it was Purely Elizabeth, though.
To Adrienne's point, maybe that's the beauty of it.
Right.
You can fit this need and still be true to your...
Right. I can look like I care, but not have to
I'm feeling the hating coming out, Bill.
Ambivalence, apathy, no hate. But it's over. I've liked everything I've eaten here. Hurry up. I want more.
So we've got 2 more products to try. We have got these Sanders pumpkin spice. These are naturally flavored. Milk chocolate sea salt caramels. Oh, also not going to be easy to talk after me with those. And then Wild West chocolate. This got me really excited, actually, because Wild West won an XD a couple of years ago. I think are they out of Wyoming or Montana? I can't remember, and I can't read it, obviously. But they sweeten their chocolate fruit,
Montana,
which I think is really cool. And these look delicious. Pumpkin spice and pecan. I've never.
I've got the other autumnal P word in there.
So,
when you were asking about innovative products or what we want, I was thinking I want like an ice cream because I've been doing the homemade. It's been on social. It's like you cut up bananas, lay them down on a sheet, like smash them, add drizzled chocolate, maybe some nuts, maybe some sea salt, and freeze them. And that's been like a really yummy, clean snack. And I was like, I would eat that with pumpkin. Like, what if it's a pumpkin spice yogurt that you're using as part of that or covering it in like a dark chocolate? So these make me excited because these all make me think that's what I want.
Or you could just buy Alden's organic pumpkin spice ice cream, which is
delish,
hitting the shelves. Yeah, really good. These are good.
Yeah, they are good.
They don't taste overtly pumpkin-y.
Right, they're not overtly pumpkin-y. So
did you show me? It's like a little bit.
And it's oat milk chocolate, I believe.
Yes. So that's a cool difference.
All right, last one. Last one's a charm.
That is quite easy to like.
So what do we think? What was the most I mean, obviously, this is just a small sampling of the exciting pumpkin. See, look, I've totally changed my tune with all the exciting pumpkin spice products that are going to hit the market. What do we think?
Of these things that we tasted, this is the one that was like the clear pumpkin spice.
And I love that it has actual pumpkin in it. Even though the first thing we said was pumpkin spice doesn't have to have pumpkin in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it does, but I like that it I mean, I don't think it has to, but I like that it does. And it really nails the pumpkin spice flavor profile and good ingredients.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Pumpkin spice. It's a thing.
It's happening. It's really here.
It's a thing, and we predicted it.
We did, yeah.
You're welcome.
This morning. Pumpkin spice. I guess I'll have to see it year after year for a while longer.
Yes. Rate and subscribe.